Stop my nigga down.
Already recording.
Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. We them outsiders, that's just how we live it. Say I won't. And I bet I will. You can say I won't. I might do it just to show you. I might do it just to show you. Why y'all? I might do it just to show you. Why y'all scared to be different? We be like la la la. Yeah, from the same city as the B.I.G.
Welcome back.
Got CID. Now I'm on a radar.
Welcome back to the radio show. I'm still trying to get the volumes right. Here we go. Bear with me. Bear with me. Somebody get a gun and shoot this bear that's with me. I'm trying to figure out how to legally not face charges for the things I want to talk about today, but I don't see an option, so I'm just gonna have to take one for the team. I'm down for the cause. If you want to arrest me, fucking come see me. I got a Second Amendment right to carry, and I will not give it up. Now, if you play Call of Duty, you would understand what kind of firepower I'm talking about. If you don't play Call of Duty, then you probably are assuming that it's pretty bad because Call of Duty has some shit on it. But what you also have to understand is that legally standing, I have no firearms because they're all saved on my PS4 in Call of Duty. Hint, hint, that I don't want you to know that I have real guns, but I want you to think that I might, so you don't try to rob me, you fucking dumb pieces of shit from the inner city who want to rob me. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Now that that's off my chest, we're going to talk to a woman who just recently got double D's off of her chest. If you don't believe me, I want to show you a picture. Call in this number right now. It's 765-457-9211. If you hear somebody talk about the weather, that's confirmation that I'm telling the truth. Just saying. If you don't hear anything, then I'm a liar, you're a liar, we're liars. We're all liars anyway. Alright, so instead of sitting here listening to these fucking talkers in the background, I'm going to go ahead and change the beat, put something else on. Let's see. Genuine Pony sounds good. Who likes that beat? I thought it was pretty good, man. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm going to edit some effects. We're going to get some more sounds and all this stuff. You are listening to the radio that has no name. The podcast that has no fame as of yet.
Just a bunch of outlaws.
Just a bunch of outlaws and outcasts and outsiders. I want you to understand that we take those terms endearingly. If you intend to offend us, use some other kind of word because you're fucking ignorant and we don't want to get belligerent, but we will.
We're accepting words. That's compliments, motherfucker.
And we will smoke weed with Willie again.
Damn straight. I love being in the fetal position.
Fetal position is always a good place to be when you're smoking weed. Okay, so anyway, we're going to get on to a different subject. I'm going to play a little bit of something. I don't even know what song it's going to be. I'm just going to randomly pick. That way I can get my affairs in order. I've been trying to get my affairs in order for a couple years, and my wife seems to think I should get my affairs in order too.
Man, I got grave dug in my backyard. I refuse to were in there. It took care of.
Hey, you gotta understand, we're on the radio right now. Okay, so disregard that statement. That was just some random guy from the street. I don't think he has a backyard. If he does, it's what he's living in. So, hey, I didn't even know how true that was. He just shook his head at me, so confirmation. I want you guys to know that I am not psychic, but I do know what's going to happen before it happens. There's a song getting ready to come on, and it is probably an Andy Mineo song, probably called Neverland or some shit like that. I don't know how I know this. I just tell the shit like it is. So, if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm a fake. I'm a phony.
You're a phony with cause.
I know you can't hear it right now. Well, you people at home can definitely hear it. It's true. Fucking, I'm psychic. And I'll kick your ass with mental powers if you do not stay tuned. Back after this.
Looking in a distance and dreaming of a world for us. When the moon's alive, oh my powder journey. drifting low when you take my hand. I'm so high up, I'll never land. I'll never land. I'll never land. I'll never land. And I'll never land.
Look, everybody wanna be on top. I don't think they know what that means, but to get there, then you can't stop. Everybody gunning for your spot, aiming at your team. I'm up all night, chasing dreams. Everything changed when you go from seeing it on big screen to behind the scenes. Lean the song like it's the light that lead, huh? You know the rich and famous kill theyself to stay rich and famous. Very same thing that they built their name with, be the same thing that they be enslaved with. So I don't want rap, you can have that. I don't want the crown, yo, I'm aiming past that. Heading for another throne, can't have that. This a kingdom where my dad's at, and I'm his son, my sing gun, so death won't have that last laugh. Child of a king, royalty, that's ass cap. They want glory, money, and power before you go. I promise you it's
Welcome
empty, we
back
ain't
to the
in this
show.
way too.
I am your host. I will not give up my name because my freedom is important to me. But so is this guy. I'm bringing him in the studio right now. I didn't think I was going to. Just met him. He told me he had a grave in his backyard. I'm like, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. This motherfucker has a grave in his backyard. Whole dugout. Not perfectly round, not perfectly straight, but there's plenty of room for a body or six. So, I'm basically bringing this guy in just to find out what kind of a man does this type of shit. His name is Bobby Boucher, as far as you motherfuckers know. Actually, it might be his real name. I'll let him tell you his name. Bob the Builder. Okay, welcome back, Bob the Builder. I'm pretty sure that we had a host who had you on here. Let's go ahead and change this song. That way we can, mix it up a little bit. Here we go. Welcome to the show, Bob the fucking Builder. How are you doing, Bob?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
All right. So, describe pretty good in your life. I obviously understand that you had a graveyard and a grave built in your yard, and I didn't really believe it. So I was like, you know what? I'm from the Show Me State, if you call Indiana the Show Me State. So, why do you have a grave in your backyard?
Well, you never know when you need to bury something, so I just keep one dug back there just to throw stuff in, bury it, and I'll dig another one right beside it next time I need it.
So you're anticipating death sooner than everybody else.
Well, it might not even be death. It might just be you got a pile of fucking, I don't know, tires. Some of them motherfuckers in there buried, nobody even knows they're there.
Is that what you call dead bodies nowadays? Tires? I feel like.
Sure, we call them that.
Well, listen, man. I'm not gonna tell you, Renee. You can tell me what's going on, man. It's all good. You already showed me the grave. I didn't call the cops. Well, at least they're not here yet. I just want you to understand it's cool to tell. And now, I want to tell you what I think you built that motherfucker for.
I gotta tell me what you think. I'll tell you if you're right or not.
Based on that accent, I think that it's possible you could be preparing for nuclear war. And, yeah.
You could be onto something there.
I mean, if I'm just now giving you this idea, then you gotta remember, when that shit goes down, I get to come be in your little bunker. And
well, it's not necessarily a bunker. Right beside it is buried about 10 feet down. That's a nuclear bomb right there. I'm just sitting back waiting for all the happen starts to launch mine too.
Alright, well now I'm officially starting to think you're crazier than a fucking loon. I, myself, would not build an underground bunker for nuclear activity next to a nuclear bomb. But who the fuck am I? Maybe that shit works. Maybe it'll blow up and blow you out somewhere else where you don't have to worry about it.
Well, you know what? When the nuclear bombs all go off, you can all bend over and kiss your ass just by anyway, because it don't matter if we're gonna have a bunker or not. If it's not made right, you're fucked.
Well, if Trump gets in office, I'm not sure he'll kiss anybody's asses goodbye, but he'll sure grab you by the pussy and wave at you.
You know what? If Trump makes it in office, I think I'll launch my nuclear bomb just for the hell of it. Celebrate.
I really, really am glad that my show is not that popular yet, because I would be afraid for this man. I would be afraid to put this on the air. But you know what? I'm going to, because I'm down for the fucking cause. You know how down I am?
How down are you?
The syndrome is not as down as I am.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're
Hey,
the
man,
first person that's had a positive view on that.
Something. I got a couple bricks of heroin, a couple bricks of meth, and coke in the trunk. You want to go get some? Do some lines?
Hold on. Let me make sure we're not live right now. Are we being tracked? Is the government really after us? Is Big Brother following us around in little tiny bug drones? I hope so, because I got bit by a bunch of mosquitoes last night, and if it wasn't a drone, I probably have West Nile. But that's curable, right?
I don't know, man. I think that stuff like a clamp. Once you get it, you can't get rid of it.
Man, I personally have had the clap before, and I just cut off one of his hands and couldn't fucking clap no more.
Well, that's one way to do it. One way to look at it. I'll tell you what. Best thing for that is just pour a little bit of bleach down there on that. Pour a little bit of gasoline on top of that and just let it mash. It'll go away.
Well, I'm going to take your word for that, man. Like, if there's a YouTube video for that and you people can send that to me, I would love to see it, just so I would believe that somebody was dumb enough to try that. If you're dumb enough to get the clap and pour bleach down your penis hole and light it on fire, I want to meet you. I want to shake your hand, and I might even buy you a prosthetic penis, because I'm sure you don't have one.
And I'll tell you what, boys. And if you can't find a video out there, you just go out there, get yourself a clamp, and you guys go ahead and just make your own video.
Hey, I did. At the beginning of the show, you'll realize that it says, do not attempt to recreate, reenact, or do anything that has happened on the show. That shit has never happened on the show. So go ahead. People, try it. It might work. Doctors would be fucking thankful that they didn't have to worry about anything like that anymore. All right, so now we're going to get into another song. I'm going to play it. Going to come back right here in just a second. Matter of fact, we're just going to come right back after after some messages from our viewer. I'm fucking high right now. I'm just.
You know what? Our sponsors is the guy who sells the cocaine down at the corner of our road.
And you can't forget Brillo.
And Brillo, yeah.
Brillo. Fill up a Rillo, but don't forget your Brillo. All right, welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and get the music started. I'm a renegade. I'm not going to rap for you this show because the viewers thought I sucked last time. And you know what? Fuck them viewers. I'm going to listen because I don't want to have to say fuck any more viewers because I like you guys so far. Because I have none.
Well, you have to get some before you like them. And you have to get some before you hate them. And you know what? Why don't you guys just call into the station and have a conversation with this man? He's actually pretty smart, decent guy. Now, me on the other hand,
I just realized how philosophical you are, man. That's pretty fucking deep shit. It's like, in order to have fans, you gotta get fans. In order for them to like you, you gotta get them to like you. I'm not sure that's even how it went. Alright, so we got some children walking by the studio right now. I'm not sure that we should be talking this loud, but you know what?
Man,
I'm not concerned.
That's a 19-year-old just walk by to flash her titties.
Yeah, I know, and there wasn't any. Like, I'm like, damn, is she high? All it was a fucking piercing hanging down. I'm not even sure there was a nipple.
Man, it didn't even look like piercing. It looked like fucker.
You know what? I bet it was that chick that got the breasts removed that we was talking about earlier.
That could have been one that got rid of the D's.
See, I'm telling you, the proof is in the pudding. So we're going to open up a couple cans of snack packs. And packs of packs. Oh my god, dude, that's really good fucking weed. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I'll tell you what. Willie Nelson knows how to fucking do it. They say that shit that killed fucking Hitler.
Right on. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this much. I wasn't going to rap, but for the very last part, I'm going to rap about the weed we just smoked. Turn the beat up a little bit. I'm glad the producers listened to me because I am the producer. Consider this my smoking song, and I'm not going to stop talking about it because I don't think smoking's wrong. And I might smoke the bone. Yo, shout outs to Cheech and Chong. I'm getting blunted in the studio. All we need is a couple bitches who willing to be groupie hoes. I'll flag them down, ask them for some movie roles. And if they really want it, I'ma fucking do it, bro. So shout outs to all the fans listening to this show. Even if I don't rhyme, I don't give a fuck. I'm higher on the dro than I was when I was on the top floor of the Trump fucking towers, and I'm not allowed there no more. Okay, the No Name Radio